In this video, I'll be demonstrating how to insert an image as a smart object in Dreamweaver CS4. So to get started, I've got Dreamweaver over here on the left, and I've got Photoshop open here on the right. So I want to take this image that I have in Photoshop, and I want to insert it over here into my Dreamweaver document. So we can see the name of the photo is an advanced TCP/IP settings dialog.psd file. So in Dreamweaver, I'll go to the Insert menu, and I'll choose Image, navigate to the folder that contains the file, and then select the PSD file. So this is the Photoshop native format file. I'll go ahead and click OK. Now I get an image preview dialog box where I can select from the different formats that I can save this image as, either as a GIF or a JPEG or one of the different PNG formats. And I'll go ahead and I'll choose a PNG 8 in this particular case. We don't need any transparency, and we don't need support for more than 256 colors. I could also change the percentage by clicking on the File tab, but we'll go ahead and leave it at 100%. Now I just go ahead and click OK. Dreamweaver asks me to save the image, which I'll do. And I already had the image there previously. I'm going to overwrite it. And we'll go ahead and give it an alternate tag here of advanced TCP/IP dialog box. And click OK. There our image is inserted. I'll apply a quick float to that. We've got the tag editor here. We just go to Style Sheet Accessibility, and so we just type in float : left, and I'll add a semicolon here and also add margin right spacing of 5 pixels. Now I'll go ahead and drag this up right before the beginning of our text, and you can see the text is wrapping to the right of our image as the image floats to the left there. We've got our 5 pixel margin. So this is now inserted as a smart image. If we go down, I'll select the image now in the page and show you down here in the properties sheet that here is the PNG as the source of the file, but you'll see down at the very bottom of the property sheet it tells me the original file is the PSD file. So if I now wanted to edit this image, all I have to do is simply reselect it here in Dreamweaver, and then click on this Photoshop icon down on the Properties panel. And then over here in Photoshop, I'm going to make a quick change. This is an older version of the Advanced TCP/IP Settings dialog. I'm going to update it to the new OS 7, Windows 7 version of that dialog box. I'll go ahead and save the PSD file now. And then we'll come back to our Dreamweaver document, right-click on our image, tell it to update from the original, and there you can see the change that we just made in Photoshop. Now Dreamweaver has automatically saved that image back to the PNG that we previously created, which we see in the source settings here is still the advanced TCP/IP settings dialog.png file. So that's why they call it a smart object, because it remains the link to the original file. Anytime we make changes to that original file, we can have it instantly reflect those changes in our Dreamweaver web page.